Download and easily install our CEC Configurator of Electrical Cabinets software. You can find the download application on the homepage of our web, www.ide.es. Complete the form by entering your personal data and submit the form. You'll automatically receive an email advising of the software download. Then just follow the steps below. Unzip the zip file you have received and click on Setup to start the installation. A number of languages are available: Spanish, English, French, or German. Remember that when you're using the program, you can change the configuration language without problems. On completion of the installation, Direct Access will be installed on your desktop. Enter the software and start to configure your own cabinets and obtain your cost estimates. Below, we offer an example of how to configure your cabinets easily and simply. Create a new project and give it a name and short description. Next, from the list of customers, select the one for whom you wish to develop the project. It's also possible to create a new customer if they're not already in our directory. You should save the project before starting to work on it. After saving it, select the new project and then choose the type of cabinet you wish to configure. In this case, we select a combinable cabinet from the floor standing range from among the different options offered in the IDE families. From within the range of combinable floor standing cabinets, we select the required height and depth from among the options offered in the application and specify whether or not a plinth will be fitted, together with the dimensions. On confirming the selection, the software automatically inserts the side panels of the cabinet. Next, we select the specific cabinet. In this case, we can only select the width, as the other dimensions were selected earlier. We also select the door type, opaque or transparent, left or right opening, and the format type. In this case, we select a modular format. On confirming, an image of the cabinet is displayed. Now you can start to fill your electric panel with different equipment. It's possible to add blind or modular covers, or directly select the protective devices. In this case, we select an open frame main breaker. The software offers the option to select the number of poles. The number of breakers and covers required is automatically inserted, leaving enough space for the bus bars. The application also automatically inserts the profiles necessary for securing the breakers. Usually a blind cover is mounted on the upper part of the cabinet to leave space for the insertion of the horizontal bus bar. Select the required cover size and the cover is added in the last position. But we can move it to the upper section using the cursors in the toolbar. For the control equipment of the main breaker, we add a modular cover. Where we can install the necessary devices. And close the cabinet with a blind cover. The software will only allow us to select from the cover sizes which fit in the available space. And it's possible to change the position if it's necessary to alter the distribution of the electric panel. To add new cabinets and more elements, we insert a new cabinet, selecting the width, door type, opening, and format for the front of the cabinet. After confirming, the software automatically adds the connection and lifting brackets. In the second cabinet, add the devices and equipment necessary for the project, including for example, a new power switch. Add a blind cover to the upper section again so that the bus bar can be extended and can supply the circuits of this new module. We can add more breakers on the same plate. The software will distribute the different breakers on the plate. We continue completing the cabinet with more breakers and adding the necessary covers. In an electric panel with high power equipment, it's usually necessary to insert vertical bus bars, which will facilitate the installation of the equipment to the supply. And therefore, an auxiliary module could be added. So, select this option and then select the required width, open or closed front, and door opening on the left or right. The program places the auxiliary model on the right, but it can be moved to the position required using the cursors on the toolbar. Now we add a distribution cabinet, selecting the width, door type, opaque or transparent, and, in this case, a modular frame and a column for vertical bus bar. The cabinet has a modular space for all the distribution and a narrow column for the bus bar. Now we can add modular covers according to the space and our requirements. It's also possible to select several covers at once, and the program will insert them all at the same time. Now finish the electric panel with a blind cover and more modular covers until the panel is closed. To obtain an identical cabinet, we can use the copy and paste option to create a duplicate. Thus, in a simple and easy manner, we've created an example of a complete cabinet. To complete the configuration of our electrical cabinet, we can continue adding bus bars to power the different breakers installed. We select the main bus bar, and from among the different options, we select the vertical bus bar. All the possibilities in which the selected bus bar can be installed are found in the cabinet. We position it for the main breaker, selecting the appropriate current according to the intensity of the power supply. The software places it in the cabinet, and we can move it and adjust the size and height. For the installation of horizontal bus bars, we again select the bus bar option. All the cabinets are shown as selected, and the software will insert the bus bar randomly. We move it to the upper section where we plan to install it. It's possible to adjust the size and position to complete the assembly. Continue adding bus bars as required for the project, for example vertical bus bars in the auxiliary module and partition columns, and partial horizontal bus bars to supply all the electrical equipment installed. Now the cabinet has been configured with the exterior view, the front view with all the panels, the interior view with all the accessories, rails, plates and accessories, and the view of the bus bars. On completion of the configuration, don't forget to save the project. The software allows us to obtain different types of reports. One option is to select a complete report, which offers us the full list of materials installed in the cabinet, with the frontal plans of the exterior, interior, and of all the accessories. The report can be saved in PDF on our computer ready for sending to the customer. We can also create a report which only contains the drawings to present the project in graphic format to the customer. Alternatively, it's possible to export the list of components to an Excel file. Another interesting option allows you to access the list of materials. In this list, it's possible to directly edit the cost estimates, applying discounts to the project. We edit and apply the required discount. It's also possible to apply discounts by components. By placing the cursor over the required component line, edit the entry and apply the discount. After saving, go to the report. The additional discounts proposed are displayed, both in the complete project and in the selected line. We also have the option to obtain the report without prices. In this case, only the list of materials, units and plans are shown. If the project is to include more cabinets, we go to the Select a New Set option again. We allocate a name to the electric panel and again select the cabinets, going to the new window to continue working.